That down. Let's move on to this, shall we? You know, it wasn't that long ago that we found out that Danny Boyle was coming back to do another 28. Mm-hmm. We had 28 days later, 28 weeks later, and now we've got 28 years later. That's going to have Aaron Taylor Johnson, Ricky Tikki-Taki.
Oh, yeah.
You know, hot on the heels of his smash global hit, Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah, 28 Cravens later.
28 Cravens later. The world's greatest actor who doesn't have an Academy Award on his mantle, Ralph Fiennes, and the fabulous Jodie Comer are going to be starring in it. And the first one's going to be directed by Nia DaCosta. And this trailer looked creepy as hell. Mm-hmm. That whole chant thing, poem, lyric, nursery rhyme, whatever it is, that's chanting in the background. It annoyed me at first. I'm going to acknowledge it annoyed me. I thought, this is stupid.
It's a wartime poem.
Yeah, but the longer the trailer went on, I'm like, okay, now the music is just making this feel really creepy. And it looked excellent. Screenwrite writes this. This is the synopsis for the new film. It's been almost 3 decades since the Rage virus escaped a biological weapons laboratory, and now, still in a ruthlessly enforced quarantine, some have found ways to exist amidst the infected. One such group of survivors lives on a small island connected to the mainland by a single, heavily defended causeway. By the way, when I saw that in the trailer, like the island with the one little bridge.
Yeah.
I used to love playing StarCraft levels that had those major bottlenecks.
Yeah.
Like I'd set up my base and there's only one little path to get to my base. And I'd set up these choke points and just like destroy Zerg as they come in. Anyway, I don't know why I said that. Anyway, so a single heavily defended causeway. When one of the group leaves the island on a mission into the dark heart of the mainland, he discovers secrets, wonders, and horrors that have mutated not only the infected, but the other survivors as well. Ooh. Dun, dun, dun.
Feels like 28 Days Later meets a little bit of Last of Us.
Well, I mean, Last of Us, and what was that Anthony Mackie movie that was just out, Elevation?
Oh, Elevation.
Like it seems like there is a basic premise to all these kinds of films, right? The basic premise is there's some kind of horrendous outbreak. There are quarantine zones of survivors. Mm-hmm. But something happens where somebody needs to leave the safety of that zone and go out into the untested wilds to face, right? That's the same thing in Last of Us. That's the same thing in this. That's the same thing in Elevation. It's the same thing we've seen a bunch of times, right? And that's fine if it's done well. That's perfectly good. I got to tell you, man, this, without any dialogue, without any narration, without any exposition, this is a near perfect first trailer. Wouldn't be a very good second trailer, but This is a near perfect first trailer. It just basically announces the project. It gives you a little taste about what the DNA of this movie is going to be, and then just kind of leaves you there. And we're probably not going to get another trailer for a few months. So we're probably just going to have to sit on this one. But I thought this looked fantastic.
Didn't that zombie in the trailer look like Cillian Murphy? Is that supposed to be him?
I don't know.
The one that pops up?
That's the theory going around.
It looks exactly. I mean, I can't. Well, no offense,
creepy.
but
That's for sure.
Kind of looks like him. So
it does shockingly look like him.
And we did report that he's returning. But we didn't see him in the trailer. Like, did we?
No,
I missed him.
No, unless that's him. So here's the thing. I remember when the story came out that Cillian Murphy was, because he's a producer on it, and that he was going to return. But at the time, they were saying it's probably going to be a very small part.
And it is.
And so, like, a lot of people were speculating, what if he's now one of the infected?
That's sad.
Right? And then bring that image back up if you still got it again, that zombie, because you're right, that image came up, and that, very eerily looks like Cillian Murphy.
And when we last left him off, he was still in the city. So
didn't see him at all in the second one, did we?
No. So he went far. Then if he's out in this like field of like nothing, like just like laying around and stuff. Like, I wonder what happened to him. I think all of us are, because in the end of the first one, he survived, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
So,
survived.
You know what he kind of looks like? What was that movie Christian Bale did?
Oh, Machinist.
The Machinist. Yeah.
Oh,
he kind of
God.
looks a little bit like Christian Bale.
Let's hope he didn't get to that form.
No, I'm sure he
Let's
did.
hope he didn't.
Not
train
for
to
a
be that.
cameo.
Yeah, that's-
Definitely not for a cameo. No, he wouldn't have done that for a cameo. But anyway, overall, though, I think the trailer looked absolutely killer. I think it looks great. Again, we'll get more once the second trailer comes out and they actually start to form the story for us and we start to get a little bit more of it. But right now, I just think it looks great. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of this video, Mando. Guys, I've got to tell you about something that changed my whole body care game. Mando Whole Body Deodorant. Now, I first heard about Mando last year when they offered to become a sponsor of the show, and I was honestly skeptical. I mean, a deodorant can't really control odor for 72 hours, can it? But after using it myself, I am a believer. You can use it anywhere on your body, and I mean anywhere. It's clinically proven to keep you smelling fresh for up to 72 hours without any irritation. I'm loving the Clover Wood scent, but they've got options like Bourbon Leather, Mount Fuji, Pro Sport, and even unscented if you prefer to go stealth mode. I like to use it after the shower, before the gym, or even important meetings. It's that reliable. And right now, Mando's got a killer deal. New customers get $5 off their best-selling starter pack with my exclusive code Campea. That's over 40% off. Just go to shopmando, that's shopmando.com, and use the code Campea. Seriously, guys, if you want a deodorant that's aluminum-free, baking soda-free, and just works better than anything else you've tried, it's time to make the switch to Mando. So don't wait. Control body odor anywhere with Mando. Head over to shopmando.com and use the code Campea and get $5 off your starter pack. Trust me, you're going to love it. That's at shopmando.com. Go and check it out now. Anyway, guys, question is for you. Did you have a chance to see the 28 Years Later trailer? If so, what did you think? Maybe it didn't impress you. I thought it was great personally, but whatever you guys thought about it, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.